This is PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Trevor's tested waters, help you swim even if feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Trevor's tested waters, help you swim even if feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you eat.
Hey guys, it's me, Travis, with PlayerProps.ai. This is what we're locking in for the Sunday NFL games. Now, depending on when you watch this, we have a video already for Thursday Night Football. I'm recording this actually on Thursday, so make sure you check that out in the 8 hours that are left till that game kicks off. But yeah, so we are on a nice win streak of targeting receiving yards NFL props on our YouTube channel. We are... what is it, 5? So we don't know what's going to happen with tonight's game. We hope that our play for Thursday Night Football hits. If it does, we're on a 6-game pick streak for NFL receiving yards. We hit all of the receiving yards for Thanksgiving. We hit the receiving yards play for Black Friday. We hit the receiving yards play for... we didn't do one for Sunday because we just did a live stream instead. And then we did one for Monday, and that hit as well. So we're on a pretty good streak here, and we'd like to continue that. Now, if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. Make sure that you are doing the bare minimum, the free stuff. If you are taking betting seriously in 2025, you need to have the PlayerProps.ai app, which is free to download on your phone. You need to have an account for that PlayerProps.ai app. You need to be in the free PlayerProps.ai Discord with your account synced, open up all the free channels for you. And you need to be paying attention to the guidelines and everything. I saw something on social media earlier today where somebody who's on the free version of PlayerProps.ai for NBA, we give you assist for free, and they posted like a 15 pick, and they're like, hey guys, I use PlayerProps.ai for this. And while I'm glad that they're doing more than the people who haven't downloaded the app yet is doing, it's not the guidelines that is given to you. So you click the learn button on the top of every tool, it teaches you how to learn it. You're in the Discord, you're following the guidelines like the Bankroll Management channel and all the other guidelines we have. You can't just download the app and do whatever you want to do and then say, hopefully this hits. There are things that you have to be paying attention to. There are Bankroll Management strategies, there's trifecta strategies, there's a bunch of things that you need to implement so you can be successful on the app. Because the problem is that when somebody drops a 15-pick parlay saying I use PlayerProps.ai, and of course there's a 99.99% chance that bet slip of 15 picks is not going to hit, then everyone's like, oh, this app must not be good, when it only hit 14 out of 15 or whatever it may be. Please, for the love of all that's holy, if you do the easy part of downloading the app and creating an account, the next easy part is just learning and making sure you're using it correctly. And 15-pick parlays is not what it's for. And then it's also crazy when it does go 14 to 15, and people say, "Oh, this app sucks," when it literally hit 14 out of 15 picks correct. So if you are someone who downloaded the app and you did not do any due diligence on learning how to use it, you're just seeing things and you're thinking you know how to use it, and you're dropping crazy parlays from using it, and you're losing the parlays, which is most likely the case, you're not using it correctly. So you have to lock in. Get in the Discord, look at the Bankroll Management channel, watch all the videos that we have of teaching you how to use things, and go from there. Because clearly it's working. I mean, like you just said, if our Thursday Night Football pick hits, we're on a 6-video pick streak for NFL receiving yards. So it's hitting. It works. If you use it correctly, it works. You have to use it correctly. And I teach you how to use it so you have zero excuses on, how do I use this? There's so many... it's impossible not to use it correctly if you're trying to use it correctly. Anywho, tangent over. I showed you guys on the NBA show we did earlier this week that we added a brand new tool to Discord where you can go, and this is a free tool that even if you're not part of, if you're not a VIP member, oops, sorry, I had my alarm set for right now. Awesome. So anyway, like I was saying, this is a tool that's not just VIP only. You can use it even if you're a free member in the Discord, but you can actually pull up the last 10 player stats. Like there's a bot that you type in, like I'll type in just using Darius Slayton on top here for an example. Darius Slayton, 22.5 receiving yards, and then what would happen is that it would show up, this graph would populate inside of Discord. So you don't have to keep going back and forth. You can just go through. If you want to check something real quick without pulling up the app and finding the person, you can just type in that Discord channel called NFL Stats, and it'll pull up this graph real quick for you. So that's a little fun, neat thing there. And that works for all the stats that we have as well. But anyway, let's go look at this. I know he's at 33.5, but this guy's been crazy. Nick has scored a touchdown in like 9 of the last 10 games. If you have him rostered in fantasy, you're a very happy person. He doesn't get 1 trillion yards every game, but he is a end zone target. It's crazy. But we are going to go to find something that is a 40-yard or higher play, because that's our bare minimum that we look for this show. And you see here we have Jalen Waddle, and actually right below him, Jonnu Smith, both Miami Dolphins players. But Jalen Waddle has a slightly higher percentage difference. He had one crazy awesome game against the Patriots, a division game, which Jets is also a division game. He's hit this 3 out of the last 4 games. Hasn't been, I mean, you can't really pay attention to the games where Tua wasn't really playing, because the Dolphins offense was, we were the worst team in the NFL when Tua wasn't playing. But Tua got back on Arizona, and so he's hit this 4 out of those 6 games. Negative yards against Buffalo, but in the last 4 games anyway, he's gotten at least 53 yards or higher. And we don't need him to get 53. We don't need him to get the 60 that he's projected to get. We should need him to get the 43. Let me just check real quick. 44. 44. 44. Okay, so it looks like 42.5 on DraftKings is currently the best one here. So 42.5. He's hit this in back-to-back games for the first time this season. I don't think he did this earlier in the season. Let me triple check on that. Nah, this is, the last 2 games is the first time this season he's hit back-to-back. He had a great first game against Jacksonville. Buffalo's when Tua got hurt. Crap. Tua comes back. That Buffalo game is just an outlier. Las Vegas, he had 37, which is not too far away from hitting 43. But I feel like this game is definitely going to be a much better game for the Dolphins offensively. The Jets are essentially giving up on the season. I think their owner said that he was already considering benching Aaron Rodgers while he's healthy, just to give other people reps, or just to essentially continue to tank the season to get a better pick. I don't think that Aaron Rodgers is going to be the quarterback for the Jets next season. But that being said, like I said, sometimes these plays are really easy to find. Sometimes it takes a few seconds. Sometimes it takes a few minutes. But yeah, I mean, he's the first 40-plus receiving yards prop that popped up. His projection's, like 18.3 more than his receiving yards line. Yeah, 100% of the games that he's played against the Jets, he's hit this in. The last game against the Jets was December 17th. He went off, which is almost a year to this weekend, when he went off for 142 against the Jets, so that's always nice as well. He just likes destroying division opponents that aren't Buffalo, apparently. Sometimes he does good against Buffalo, though. But yeah, a monster game against New England, and then a monster game against New York Jets last year. I think he can get at least 43 yards on Sunday's game. So locked it in, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you also check out the NFL Moneyline Predictor, the Spread Predictor, the Total Predictor for those that are in sports betting legal states that actually bet on those things. On Sunday's game, not Sunday, but all of Week 13. All of the games in Week 13 are NFL Moneyline Predictor predicted correctly. I don't know if anybody did all of the games from Thursday all the way through Monday in a slip, but a lot of people did like all of NFL Sunday games, and some people tied in Monday games. There's a lot of big screenshots from that as well. Of course, hitting 100% in back-to-back weeks is going to be impossible, but if it does, I mean, we're going to see some more crazy screenshots like we saw when NBA went 100% 2 days ago. These tools work if you're using them correctly. That's it. You just got to use them properly. The people that don't have success with the app are those that aren't using it properly. Long-term success. We're all going to have losing days. It's impossible to not have a losing day in sports betting. But as long as you follow the guidelines, you will be profitable month over month over month. You just have to make sure you're doing everything correctly, following all the guidelines, using the apps correctly, and then you'll be good. So for those people out there that are using the free version or the paid version, doing 15-pick parlays, that's on you, not on the app. But lock this in, guys. Good luck, and we'll see you for the next video.